I love anything Hello Kitty. I literally have a fucking Hello Kitty tattoo right here. I was dating the most psychotic men of my whole entire life. He really set a boundaries low for me. Let me just tell you that right there. So growing up, I was very, very self-conscious and just not confident. Imagine just waking up and you're like, oh my God, let's fucking listen to some fucking rap music. Bitch, no, I want to listen to something soft, you know? Oh my God, I'm almost ready. Hi, my name is Lauren. Today we're gonna get ready together while I tell you guys 40 facts about me, maybe 50. I have literally a whole list. Let's go. The first one, my name is Lauren Law. Lauren actually came from the brand Ralph Lauren. That's where my mom got the inspo from. Yup, Ralph Lauren. My Chinese name is Luo Yihuan. Do you guys want to know what it actually means? Okay, so Luo is obviously my last name. Yi means 容易, which means easy in Chinese, and Huan means 欢乐, which means laughing, happiness, whatever. So it literally means easy to laugh, easy to be happy. That's where my Chinese name is from. I'm a Cancer. My birthday is on June 29th, so it's coming up real soon. So I'm about to be 26. I'm currently 25. So I'm gonna be 26, which means I'm almost 30, which means menopause is right over there. Bye. I was raised in Beijing, China, which is the capital of China. So I basically spent my whole life there. I grew up there basically, and that's where I'm from. I'm fluent in Chinese and English and a little bit of a Korean because I had my K-pop phase when I was 13, and let's just leave it there because that's the only reason why I know a little bit of Korean. But I wouldn't say that I'm like fluent though. I'm not fluent in it at all, but when I go to Korea, I can understand a thing here and there, you know? Anyways, I was actually born in St. Louis because my mom wanted me to have an American passport, and her best friend at the time was living there, so she had me in St. Louis. That's where Sexy Red is from. So basically, we have something in common. My favorite food is obviously Chinese food because duh, I'm fucking Chinese. Anything Chinese I love, but it's so funny because I stopped eating pork about 2 years ago. Oh my God, almost 3 years ago actually. And all of our food are most of our food are pork based. So it's very sad that I don't eat pork anymore because I can't really eat a lot of the dishes from my culture anymore because most of them are pork based. But it is what it is. Aside from Chinese food, my favorite dishes are anything eggs. I like it scrambled, I like it fried, I like it boiled, I like it sunny side up, I like it literally anyway. I like it steamed. Anything eggs, I love. So I love breakfast. I literally have a tattoo of an egg on my hip. And my other favorite dishes, if you know me, if you love me, you know my favorite thing is steak tartare or beef carpaccio. I can't live without them. I would literally fucking pass away. I need it at least once a week. And then my other favorite dish is I would say foie gras. Those are my favorite things. My favorite brands are obviously, I mean, if you love me, you would know what it is. Chrome Hearts, and Chanel and Vintage Dior. My favorite movie is honestly any movie that makes your fucking skin crawl. I'm not talking about just any like scary movie. I like horror films that doesn't sit with you well. I like those type, but I like it when you after you watch something, you're like, oh my God, that was so disgusting. I don't ever want to watch it again. I like something like that. Like I feel like psychological horror film. That's my favorite type of movies. My favorite show is Modern Family and Game of Thrones. No discussion. Game of Thrones is the best show ever. Don't even fucking try to debate with me on that. My favorite type of music. Oh my god, I'm really telling you guys everything. My favorite type of music is R&B. I love anything R&B. I think this is like a huge change too after I got, not after I got a bit older. Like, I just don't really like listening to rap music on my own time. I still love rap music and stuff. I really like jazz music too, but I love anything R&B. It's my favorite thing ever. I just don't want to be listening to, imagine just waking up and you're like, oh my god, let's fucking listen to some fucking rap music. Bitch, no, I want to listen to something soft, you know? But obviously, when I'm in the club, I want to listen to fucking rap music. I don't want to fucking cry in the club, you know? Okay, this is another interesting thing. My favorite artist on the entire planet, like my favorite idol, my crush, my favorite singer of all time. If you're Chinese, you will know who he is. His name is Jay Chou. Chinese name is Zhou Jielun. He is literally the true love of my whole entire existence. I love this man so much. You don't even understand how much I love him. It's like kind of the Chinese side of me coming out. I just love this man so much. That's like another fun fact if you didn't know. My favorite thing ever, obviously, is Sanrio. I love anything Hello Kitty. I literally have a fucking Hello Kitty tattoo right here. But I think my favorite character is Kuromi. But I love everyone just about the same. But my favorite is Kuromi because I think she just kind of reminds me of myself in a way. I don't know why, but it does. So I have about like 20 tattoos, I think, speaking of tattoos. Obviously, there's more to come. I got my first tattoo when I was 16, actually. My mom actually took me there. How fucking crazy is that? That a mom would take their fucking daughter to go get a tattoo. But anyways, I have about like 20 something tattoos. I don't know. I haven't counted in a long time. My type of guy is young, rich, and handsome. So if you're that, call me. Okay, I'm joking. I don't think I have like a specific type of guys, but I would say that I love guys with tattoos. I feel like if we're dating or something, you need to come with at least above 10 inks, you know? I just love guys with tattoos. It just does something to me. But obviously, there's exceptions. You know who you are if you're the exceptions in my life. Anyways, my go-to drink at the restaurant is whiskey sour. Lately, a lot of people has been telling me that it's old men drink, but I refuse to believe so. It's just such a nice drink. If you don't like it, you should fucking get into it because it just gets to the point. It just makes me feel the right way and it tastes so good. So I refuse to believe that it's a fucking old man drink, but I guess it is what it is. But my go-to drink at the bar, like if we're at a club or at a party or whatever, is usually like a tequila shot or rum and coke or tequila with cranberry. If you know me for a long time, you know that once upon a time I was very crazy and I had a few years of a Hennessy phase. I know, very fucking crazy. Like I literally made it my personality. I just love Hennessy so much. I still do actually. I don't really like the way that I act when I'm on Hennessy. It's a bit crazy. But, you know, that time has passed, but we could revisit her soon here and there, but it just, you know, it's not gonna be a casual thing anymore. Like Hennessy is just crazy. My favorite place I've traveled to is definitely, I would say it's definitely Italy. I definitely see myself living there someday, but not anytime soon though. But that's like my favorite place I've been to. I also really like where I grew up, China. That's one of my favorite places too. I love New York too, but Italy, favorite place on earth. I think Sicily. Oh my God. I was in Taormina last year with my mom. It was so cute. Let's get into the actual tea, okay? not really the actual tea, but I just really wanted to let you guys know how I am. Let you guys know my background a little bit more. I went to a boarding school for elementary school in China. I think I hated it and loved it at the same time. I think the reason why I am the way that I am, like, I would consider myself as kind of an independent person. And I think I am the way that I am today because, like, I could live with myself. I'm somehow an organized person. I'm not really bad with, like, time management. Just, like, simple stuff like that to live by yourself as a human being. I think I learned a lot of it when I went to boarding school in elementary school. It was a very good experience, to be honest, but I don't think I will put my children, future children, through that experience because, I don't know, there's just some really bad days where you don't even get to talk to your parents and you're just like, fuck, I'm gonna be in this shit for another few days. And you don't get to talk to your parents at such a young age. It was kind of rough in that department, I would say. During 6th grade, I went to international school where I learned most of my English because it was English speaking school. So that's why I get to talk the way that I talk today, right now. Even though I was in an English speaking environment, what really made my English, what really said it was this one summer, I literally binge watched American's Next Top Model. I kid you not, like 10 seasons within a month. And right after I went back to school after summer, you know, they have those like different levels of English classes for non-English speaking students. After I went back to school, the teacher immediately upgraded me to like the highest level because of how good my English was. Oh my God, impressive. But thanks to Tyra Banks, because of you, I just, you know, I was able to learn my English a little bit faster. So I was there until my junior year, and then my parents just had a sudden decision and was like, you have to go to America, bitch, because if you want to go to America for college, you gotta prepare yourself and catch up before it's too late. They didn't really want me to go into college without being in America first, so I went to America immediately during my junior year. I went to Maryland. I know it's very random. Every time I say Maryland, a lot of people are saying that it's very random, but whatever, who the fuck cares? So my parents had some friends that was there at the time already, so they thought it was just like a really easy, it was either gonna be that or San Francisco. I was almost gonna be a West Coast bitch. But it was either gonna be that or San Francisco, but we somehow decided to be in Maryland because I knew that I wanted to come to New York after high school. When I say that Maryland literally changed my whole entire fucking life, but it's another story for another day. I met some of my best friends there during those 2 years of my life. My really, really close friends. So until this day, shout out to my friends, Amy, Marjan, and Emily, and Catherine. I met 4 of them when I was in high school there. Well, anyways, I really think that place changed my life. I'm not gonna fucking go into it, but it did, okay? I said so. Also, I think that's like where I really gained my confidence and my self-esteem is moving to America, because growing up in China, if you know, I've talked about this like multiple times, their beauty centers is really, really fucking odd. We all have our beauty centers, right? But I grew up in a place that had like a very specific beauty center, and I didn't really fall into that category. So growing up, I was very, very self-conscious and just not confident, and I just really consider myself as not cute at all. But after coming to the States, I started like looking at YouTube, going to a makeup store, just doing all these girly things that I didn't thought that I was capable of doing because I thought I consider myself ugly. And so I think that's where I really found my confidence. At the time being, let's go back a little bit. At the time being, during high school, I was dating the most psychotic men of my whole entire life. He really set a boundaries low for me. Let me just tell you that right there. Yeah, I was dating him for the longest time. I met him in China. We started dating when I was like 14 years old, and it just kind of kept going. And when I told him that I was gonna move to the States for high school, he was like, girl, I'm coming with you. So he came all the way to Maryland just for me. I know it sounds really romantic, but trust me, it's really not that. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about my high school experience, right? So during high school, so when I first moved there, I threw a bunch of parties in the basement of my house while my parents were home. I know, it's very fucking crazy and very illegal, by the way. Do not ever do it. If you're thinking about doing it, do not do it. Obviously, I just wanted to like make friends and be popular. So I was like, bitch, I'm gonna throw some party. So I threw a bunch of parties during high school at my basement. If you were ever there, let me know because I had a blast, okay? And then fast forward, I moved to New York for college and obviously broke up with that boyfriend. It took me a very long time to be able to do that. It was not easy. He was literally unbreakable. But yeah, that's what happened with that person. He literally traumatized me so much from being in a normal relationship for the longest time. So yeah, I was going crazy in my head when I first moved to New York. I was just so very depressed, but I don't think I ever acknowledged my depression. I mean, I don't know. It was a very odd time in my life because he really just traumatized me so much. I dated someone else for a little bit, about a few years, and it wasn't the most sustainable relationship either. Basically, long story short, it was not good for me as somebody that had just came out of a very abusive relationship. So fast forward, I got out of that relationship too. Immediately jumped into another relationship, and do not recommend, by the way. I think I really needed some time to be by myself, but I literally just immediately jumped onto the next relationship because this person just gave me the right amount of comfort and love and everything that I thought they needed at the time. I probably needed it, but yeah, so that happened. So I was with this person for about 2.5 years. I'm not gonna really speak on it anymore because I talked about this person a lot. But yeah, it's about almost 1.5 years being single. And honestly, I couldn't be happier just because I don't think I have experienced life by myself yet, like truly on my own. I feel like I've always been with someone. I've always been in a relationship, and it's about time that I'm just trying to maneuver around like by myself. I'm not going to lie, even with all the things I've talked about upfront about this previous ex, at the end of the day, like, having a boyfriend is not the worst thing ever. Bitch, there's nothing left in here. I'm not going to lie, I do miss talking to this person and having him as the company, even though I've said, you know, I've always told everyone that I hated him. Deny it. You can hate and love someone at the same time. It doesn't mean that I love him. It's just like, I'm a transparent person. The love does just not go away overnight. Okay, but hate, it could come overnight. It could come in a second. I'm just saying, love and hate someone at the same time, and pretty much that could be me, but take everything that I said with a grain of salt, by the way. I'm just ranting and saying shit. Oh my god, how did I get from like facts about me to this? Parting ways with this person was definitely a good decision for the both of us. I believe one day, which I'm really hoping that they will come soon, I'm going to learn how to forgive and just let go, because having hate towards a person is just not something that I want to have in my body. It's very annoying. Fucking hate this topic. Let's switch to something on a better note. Back to fun facts about me. I mean, those are still fun facts though. I'm just still talking shit about myself. I'm very scared of dinosaurs. I know they don't exist anymore, but I'm really scared of dinosaurs. Like, bruh, I'm never watching Jurassic Park. Don't even think about it. Like, dinosaurs is like the most scary thing ever. That's like a pretty fun fact about me. It's pretty funny. Oh, how did I forget this? I'm an only child. Only child, raise your hands up. But I'm an only child because I was raised in China and they had a one-child policy. Also, my parents just always wanted like one kid. Honestly, that's pretty much everything. But this gloss drip by Kylie Jenner. I know people like be saying all these things about Kylie Jenner saying that no one buys it. Do you know anyone that buys Kylie Cosmetics? Well, I'll be the first because this gloss drip is, bitch, it's so good. This is in the shade Playfully Pink. Oh my God. It just like, do you see this? Do you see how good it looks? It's like, it's so pretty. We are done. Okay, anyways. Thanks for watching. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to watch. I love you guys. This is only the beginning. Trust me, I'm gonna make more videos, okay? I love you guys. Bye.